all, this is going to be a new video that I'm going to be posting on a weekly basis, and it's just to provide some perspective on some real estate news in Toronto and the GTA. And since real estate is a big topic, there's a lot of strong opinions out there. The headlines and news that you probably see today are affecting, your perception of what's going on out there. So challenges I face with my buyers and sellers, and just give you some better perspective on what's happening. And that's the whole point of this video. So, the government's talking about this. You're seeing it in the news. We've got this housing shortage, and it's a crisis. And we got to build more and more and more and more and more. But then, on the other flip side of the coin, you're hearing, all these condos are for sale, and they're not selling. So what gives, right? Well, I'm here to tell you that the data says something else, that the news is omitting. So, and it's an important piece. The data shows us there's been an increase in listings in condos that are smaller than 600 square foot. In fact, over the last 12 months, you've had an increase of 26% of condos under 600 square feet that have come onto market. And the market is slower. There's no question about that. So you've got an increase of 32% in new listings in the condo space from last year. So 32% more inventory. And of that 32%, 26% of that is condos that are 600 square feet and less. Now in the past, with cheap rates, sub 2%, right? Investors are picking up these small units. They're buying them pre-construction, and then they're putting them on for rent or Airbnbs or whatnot, and they're getting, some sort of return, whether it's a monthly cash flow, whether it's appreciation on the property. Things are going to be listings that are 600 square foot and less. And it doesn't take this video or me to tell you that most people out there are looking for space more than 600 square feet. So the news says, yeah, all these condos are for sale and they're not selling. But guess what? They're like 1 out of 4 of them are 600 square foot and less. And if you look at the average sales, over the last few years in terms of units based on their size, the units that have been larger, so your 1,000, 1,200, 1,500, 1,800 square foot condos are selling, and a little bit less, maybe like 5% less in terms of sales volumes, but they're selling. They're not sitting on the market for an incredibly long period of time. They're staying on a normal period of time, which is 30 to 60 days. We've been accustomed to selling everything within a week. That's not necessarily what the real estate market should look like. Now you've got, 1 out of 4 listings that are 600 square foot and less. Buyers have been saturated with all these units, too many choices to pick from. They're viewing everything. And sellers are panicking because their units are not selling. But are we really seeing a price decrease? Yeah, here and there. But they're staying pretty steady. And I'm not saying it'll stay like this forever. And I'm not saying one way or another. It's just perspective. It's just data. I'm just sharing with you what I see. And it's up to you to decide what it is that's most important for you. To be entrenched and doused with all this negative news of real estate, or stay the course and understand the economics of it. If you're looking for a place to live, it doesn't change the fact that rates are high. You still need a place to live. So you're dealing with dynamics and variables in the market that are outside of your control. You control what you can control, and that's what I'm here to help with. As an agent, as a consultant for you to navigate is to build a strategy that is successful for you. And that's all that is. Don't get sensationalized by the news thinking, this is a doomsday event and real estate is going to be crashing and you're going to be making 20 cents on your dollar. No. Anyways, hope you enjoyed that little piece. More videos will come on a weekly basis and they'll provide you with some valuable information on real estate, new developments, important real estate news, changes that might affect you. Like, subscribe, and comment.